So the Sunday night football game just got over. Wasn't really super competitive. It was a good matchup on paper. Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs rematch of the AFC Championship game of last year. Buffalo Bills pretty much freight trained the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the final score. Let me get a clarification on that. 38-20, and it wasn't particularly close at any point, but just because the Chiefs are the Chiefs, I feel like you always had this sense in your gut, like they had a shot because you have Mahomes, but the Bills defense just wasn't really having it. And honestly, coming down the stretch though, there was I think the Bills were up 2 scores, and they got the ball. They were backed up into their own end zone, and it was a third down, and it was just an absolutely horrendous roughing the passer call on Frank Clark, and it was after a Patrick Mahomes interception where the rookie lineman for the Bills, can't think of his name, had made a really good play to bat the ball up and then located it, found it. The broadcast, they showed all his high school highlights of him being receiver. Makes sense. So the Bills get the ball, and then Chiefs were about to force a 3-and-out. Again, at that point, it was a 2-score game. And again, third down, it's like 3rd and 15. Josh Allen throws one. Frank Clark hits him. It's literally Josh Allen throws it. He turns his body because Frank Clark is about to make contact with him, and they call it a roughing the passer, and it was an automatic first down. I think the ball ended up getting picked off too. So I think at that point, from that point on, it was game over for the Chiefs. The Bills did end up going down and scoring. Uh, Emmanuel Sanders, who doesn't matter how old this dude gets, seems to just always be good at football. He's always able to get you like 5 catches, 70 yards, a touchdown. He had 2 tonight. But Emmanuel Sanders, good at football. The Chiefs, when I was watching this game, I did fall asleep a little bit in the first half, and then there was an hour halftime because of weather. But when I was watching this game in the first half, and even early on in the second half, there were just a lot of drops. It was almost like watching the Super Bowl over again. The Chiefs reworked this offensive line. Patrick Mahomes was still running for his life a lot. Some of them maybe because maybe he's got happy feet back there just because he's so used to having to run. But some of it was just the line was not doing a good job of blocking. And there were a couple times where balls are just hitting receivers in the hands, falling to the ground. And it looked an awful lot like that Super Bowl. But Patrick Mahomes in this game, I thought he played well in the Super Bowl, and he was trying to make plays, doing what he could. This game, I didn't think he played. I didn't think he played his best. And now the Chiefs fall to 2-3, and it wouldn't be that bad. Because the Raiders have lost 2 in a row, and the Broncos have lost 2 in a row. But the Chargers, the Chargers are going to be the problem for the Chiefs if they have any inclination or any desire to win that division. The Chargers and Justin Herbert are going to be quite the problem. So the Chiefs, is it time to push the panic button? No, because they're still the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, still ridiculous. They'll figure it out. Defense is atrocious. Their defense is they actually put up the points total. They haven't given up any less than 29 points in a game this year. They have to be one of the lowest, maybe the lowest, the worst scoring defense in the NFL right now, which is not great if you are Patrick Mahomes, because the offense right now, they've had bad defenses in the past, and Patrick Mahomes and the offense were able to kind of overcome that. The offense is not playing well right now, and they are not able to overcome this pitiful defense. I think they will get it. I think the defense, as the season goes along, they'll get Chris Jones back. I think they'll start to play better. I think the offense will figure it out. They will start to play better on a more consistent basis. Buffalo Bills. I made a video. It is the most watched video on this channel. I was not a Josh Allen fan coming out of the draft. I was not a Josh Allen fan, his first 2 years in the league. I had to make an apology video because last year I watched some Josh Allen, and this dude, they built this team. You know, they get them some guys. They get them Stephon Diggs. They get them Cole Beasley. This year they add Emmanuel Sanders. Dawson Knox is starting to emerge as a legit pass catching tight end. Running back Zach Moss actually looks pretty good. Singletary, he sunk my parlay this game. All he needed to do was have 12 receiving yards. That's one screen. Couldn't get it, so he sunk my parlay, which was pretty good. It was Emmanuel Sanders touchdown, Josh Allen touchdown scorer, the over, and Singletary over 11.5 receiving yards. Couldn't get it. It is what it is. That's not what this is about. But this team offensively is really good, and then this defense. Davius White is a top-notch cornerback. Micah Hyde, it pained me when we let him go as a Packers fan. It was 4 or 5 years ago at this point. 3, 4, or 5 years ago, I don't even know. He is one of the best safeties in the league, man. Ed Oliver, I think they showed a stat during the game where like they had 9 linemen played 20 plus snaps. Like they just have a rotating front. And Jerry Hughes is still a problem. Ed Oliver is a problem. That line's good. Like I said, the rookie whose name I can't remember had that interception. Defense is good. Like this team seems like they can be the Super Bowl representative out of the AFC. Like they were a game away. And again, the AFC Championship game last year was not very close against the Chiefs. But they seem like they're a team that they're poised to make it this year. Like right now, they have to be. Like I don't see a team better than them in the AFC. Like they have to be the AFC favorites. I haven't checked the betting line, but I would imagine they'd be the favorites. And honestly, right now, if I'm picking a number 2 team, probably gonna be the LA Chargers. I think the Bills are better. Josh Allen, this dude is ridiculous. He's got to be the front runner for MVP. Up there with Kyler. He might be, if he's not one, he's a close second behind Kyler. And then, again, Justin Herbert is right there as well. But, dude, he hurdled the guy. He hurdled the guy. You're a quarterback. You're a quarterback, Buffalo. Bills Mafia. Hurdled the guy. Like, full-on hurdled him. He is a stud athlete. They could probably throw him a tight end if they want. Like, if they have another guy, like an Emmanuel Sanders, if they have like an Antoine Randall-ish guy who could throw a football, they could definitely run some trick plays with Josh Allen catching the ball, because there's no doubt in my mind, dude's a freak, like athletically. He is a freak. He hurdled a guy. He hurdled a guy, like full on, and got a first down. Like, I love watching Josh Allen play football. I thought he was going to stink. Boy, was I wrong. And he might win the MVP this year, and the Bills might make it to the Super Bowl. I think they're the best team. I actually think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl. Like, the division, they're going to win the division. Shouldn't be an issue. The rest of the teams in that division kind of stink. But the AFC, again, the Browns, Baker will lose you some games in the playoffs. The Chargers, I like the Chargers, but I think the Bills are better. Chiefs will figure it out, but I just don't think they're set up to beat the Bills right now, especially after tonight. Now, granted, playoffs are different, but playoffs aren't going to run through Arrowhead. They might run through whatever the Bills call their stadium, and Bills Mafia is a home field advantage. So, Bills, really good. Chiefs, not so much. Chiefs, I think, will get it. Bills, I think, are the favorite to win the AFC. I think I covered it all. Chiefs fans. Still, even though it was a blowout game, it was still a good game because, again, with Patrick Mahomes, you can never count him out, and Josh Allen is just fun to watch play football. I'm excited to see these two teams go as they go forward. I hope the Bills, they put that Steelers game in the past. That just seems now, that was a fluke. We just call it as it was. That was a fluke. Doesn't count. It was on the record. We're going to count it as the fourth preseason game. Doesn't count. Not in my mind. The last 4 weeks is the real Bills team. They're kicking ass. They're taking names. The Chiefs, not so much. They'll figure it out. If you like the video, like the video. Subscribe. That helps. As I'm filming this, I'm at 99. You could be the 100th. If you are the 100th, comment. Let me know you're the 100th. You're not going to get anything, but I would appreciate it. And, maybe watch another video. Subscribe. That's all I got. See you in the next one. Go Josh Allen.